Good morning, I'm Josel Carbonell, and today I'm going to discuss about who are Helen Erickson, Evelyn Tomlin, and Mary Ann Swain, and what their theory is about. Develop modeling and role modeling theory. All humans have the desire to live healthy, happy lives, to find meaning and purpose in their life, to become the most they can be. As what Helen Erickson, Evelyn Tomlin, and Mary Ann Swain said based on their philosophy. So, based in their philosophy, and it says that ang tao mahirap masatisfy sa kung anong meron. We want more money, to travel place, to eat variety of foods. We want to grow more. Gusto natin i-prove that we can be more successful, more useful, at hindi lang tayo magiging stagnant. Whenever may ginagawa tayo like outputs or requirement, we wanted to put our best effort to deserve better grades. We spike it up and add a bit of our personality. When we reach na yung goals natin, we will have more goals to add up like it's never ending. We always plan ahead of the future what we want to do. When we were kids, we were always asked, what do you want when you grow up? And we realize now that as we grow old, madami tayong gustong i-fulfill na gusto natin. This extend across the life cycles. Parang sa client mo lang yan. We help them to evolve, recover, and overcome. When we use techniques that concentrate on our client's strengths, it's helped them become more completely alive, even taught they approach physical death, and to live their lives to the fullest. We assist them to discover their being essence, to find or regain their spirit, because each individual has a unique view of the world. We need to retain his or her role in distinct ways, and that the practice of healthcare professionals was to help clients thrive and develop to the best of their potential in living quality lives.
Theory introduction. This theory suggests an interactive and interpersonal role for nursing. Nursing to care for and nurture each client with an awareness of and respect for the individual uniqueness, which exemplify theory-based clinical practice that focus on the client needs. Who's Helen Erickson, Evelyn Tomlin, Mary Ann Swain? Helen Erickson was born in 1936. She continued her education at the University of Michigan with her Bachelor's of Science in Nursing in 1974. While in 1986, Erickson began serving as an Associated Dean of Academic Affairs at the University of South Carolina. She master's degree in psychiatric nursing in 1976. It was during this time she met Evelyn Tomlin, and it was their discussion that began the research into the developed modeling and role modeling theory of nursing.
Who is Evelyn Tomlin?
Evelyn Tomlin was born in 1929. She studied nursing at the University of Southern California, Los Angeles, at which she received her baccalaureate degree prior to a master in psychiatric nursing in 1976 from the University of Michigan. She worked in several different areas of nursing, including the critical care, home care, independent practice, and staff nursing, but currently specialized in women and children's care with a background in Christian healing. Her focus on religion and healing has led her to publish work as the connection between Christian value and
Develop modeling and role modeling theory. Who is Mary Ann Swain?
Mary Ann Swain was born in 1941. She graduated from DePaul University with her Bachelor of Arts in Psychology in 1963. She immediately followed up with her MA 1964 and PhD 1969 from the University of Michigan, both in psychology. Her specialty revolved around her extensive education in psychology. What is modeling and role modeling? Modeling is the process used to develop an understanding of client worth. Pag modeling, it depends on how your clients or individual perceives. Meron silang sariling mundo na dapat bilang nurse, you need to understand those difference. Kasi Iba yung sayo sa iniisip niya, sa actions and how your client sees lives. Kumbaga, ako client mo, mayroon akong sariling pananaw na parang i-assess mo yon kunwari. Then, ibabagay mo yung sasabihin, ganun sa naaayon sa belief ko, para hindi ako ma-offend or what. Next is role modeling. Role modeling is a process of facilitating health, promoting behavior, or is a using the client's model of the world to plan intervention that needs grow, develop, and heal. Parang ikaw yung role model na gagayahin. Kunwari, you want na ma-realize ng client mo to eat healthy. Dapat nakikita nila na kumakain ka ng masustansyang pagkain. Tapos, dapat fit ka rin tignan, neat and clean, ganun po. Basta, ikaw yung magbibigay ng magandang example sa clients mo. 5 aims of intervention. Number 1, building trust. The nursing process required that a trusting and functional relationship exists between nurse and client. Ito yung we want our patient or client to build a rapport so they won't be worried kung ano yung ipapainom or i-reseta sa kanila. We need to make them trust us as we will also be honest and diligent in our field of work. When we have founded the trust, we can communicate easier to them and make them feel more comfortable and safe. Number 2, promoting positive orientation. Affiliated individual is dependent on the individual perceiving that he or she is an acceptable, respectable, and worthwhile human being. As a nurse, we have to make them realize that life is worth living. When you are in hospital, negativity is everywhere. And you have to contrast that and bring positive vibes and encourage them to keep going. When it's dark, you need to put a little light for them to see the bigger picture. Isa yan sa mga responsibilidad ng mga nurse na bigyang liwanag ang mga pasyente. Number 3, promoting perceived control. Human developing is dependent on the individual perceiving that he or she has some control over his or her life, while concurrently sensing a state of affliction. Ito yung, aside for telling them to keep fighting, make them understand that they have a choice. They need to make the choice for themselves, so their body will follow. Mind over matter. To appreciate that, there is still a way by choosing what they think is right for them. Number 4, promoting strength. There is an innate drive toward holistic health that is facilitated by consistent and systematic nurturance. Ito yung, there is always a way of bigger picture we don't usually recognize. So, we have to make them see it. When there's a will, there's a way, sabi nga nila. So, we need to fight within and find the way through. Number 5, health-directed goals. Human growth is dependent on satisfaction of basic needs and facilitated by growth needs satisfaction. Ito yung we are what we choose. Remind the patients and clients to make the healthy choice. Practice choosing healthier so it will be easier. Elaborate to them the benefits and consequence of not being healthy conscious. 3 aspects of self-care in the modeling and role modeling theory. Number 1, self-care knowledge. The nurse always acknowledge the uniqueness and individuality of the client and appreciate the individuals at some level. Know what make them ill and what make them well. Ito yung you know to deal with people, not underestimating them and make them feel safe when you provide service to them. To know how to blend it and make the conversation more comfortable. Number 2, self-care resources. The nurse assists individual to recognize and obtaining resources that are important for their health and healing. Ito yung you are providing the needs of the patient and clients that will promote health and good outcome for them. Meron tayong dalawang resources, either external or internal resources. Pag internal resources or self-strength can use to promote health and growth. Ito yung strength na include dito yung attitude, endurance, pattern, or whatever else is perceived to be a personal strength or resources of the individual. Pag external resources naman dito, nakapaloob dito yung social network and supporting system. The social network is a set of individuals with whom the client is social acquainted, and support system are a set of individuals who are perceived the support, energize, and provide resources for the client. Number 3, self-care action. It is a development and use of self-care knowledge and self-care resources. Ito yung through self-care action, the individual mobilizes internal resources and acquires additional resources that will help the individual gain, maintaining, and promote an optimal level of holistic health. Major concepts of this theory are related to the underlying assumptions and philosophical beliefs regarding how people are alike and how they differ from each other and what nerds do. Commonalities and difference. Erikson, Tomlin, and Swain believe that although people are alike because of their holism, lifetime growth, and development, they are also different because of inherent endowment, adaptation, and self-care knowledge. Base sa pagkakainti ko dito, ang mga tao kasi pare-pareho sa physiological development, pero pag sa psychological, magkakaiba na. Pero mas specify lahat na nag-undergo ng development. It just nadidiper per tao yung outcome at effect dahil nga hindi naman tayo pare-pareho. Commonalities among people are holism. Holism is often applied to mental states, language, ecology. We have basic needs, affiliated individuation, dependence on support system while maintaining independence, attach and loss. Psychosocial state is it is a development of human being, emotional, intellectual, and social capabilities. Cognitive stage. It is a development of knowledge, skills, and problem solving, or how children think, explore, and figure things out. Difference among people are inherent endowment, model of the world, adaptation potential. It is ability to mobilize resources to cope with the stressors. Stress, self-care, napaliwanag na kanina. What is the 3 main roles of nurse? Number 1, as a facilitator, the nurse helps the patient take steps toward health, including providing necessary resources and information. Number 2, as a nurturer, the nurse provides care and comfort to the patient. Number 3, unconditional acceptance. The nurse accepts each patient just as he or she is without any condition.
That's all. Thank you.